Well done. Castlevania Nocturne. Another great Castlevania season. Baby. I loved it. Alright, I loved it. Okay, maybe not love, like, but you know, like, um, yeah, I like the show. I'm gonna be reviewing like overall for right now, but I'll make separate videos for separate episodes. So I'm just gonna go like generally of what I think of the show or the first season, because obviously there's gonna be more seasons. Everybody loves Castlevania. All right, let's go with the first thing I noticed about the show. So we'll talk about the negatives first. There are negatives. In my opinion, I do love the show, but like I'm not a hater. But these are just things that I noticed that are different from the first Castlevania series. So I'll just call that the original series, even though it's like not the original. There's like different media and crap, and we'll just call that the original. All right. First is the voice acting or the sounds or whatever. Um, when I watched the first episode, yeah, we're gonna go generally, pretty much. We won't dive too deep into it. I'm gonna save that for separate videos. But when I watched the first episode of Castlevania Nocturne, buddy, why did that woman Belmont? I don't know her first name, and I don't give a shit. She's pretty much. I mean, she's just like cannon fodder, bro. Like she's just plot. She's just plot fodder for Richter. But her voice sounded so not hers. Like it felt wrong. You feel me? It felt a bit wrong. It felt like she wasn't giving any energy in her role. You know, I don't know if I'm not gonna blame her. You know, you blame the people that be like, hey, you gotta be like this with your life. Be like, be more, you know, or be less enthusiastic, and that's what it felt like. You feel me? Or it just felt like her voice wasn't hers, and that was the thing with notice that in the first episode and also like throughout the show, like the voices kind of felt underwhelming at times, like very like I noticed in moments I'm just like, why do they sound like this? Where'd the energy go? And I wouldn't mainly blame like just low energy. It also felt like muffled at times because I remember I just finished the show like an hour or two ago, and the what's it called, the red haired chick vampire, the Messiah. Spoiler alert! There's gonna be spoilers, obviously. Um, spoilers. I gotta cut some of that out maybe. But yeah, I remember she said this line and it felt very like low energy. Like I could barely hear it. Like it felt like I turned down the volume and I didn't. I didn't. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm going crazy, but yeah. And I felt it in the I remember the first episode too. Richter kind of felt like that, but I mean I feel like it's with his personality. It is, maybe it's a Belmont thing. And I felt it with other characters too. I know no Richter is like sarcastic. All the Belmonts are sarcastic. But I felt it with other characters, like Maria, the little blonde little girl. Um yeah, she was doing some like rally or something. She was like, for freedom, for freedom. But she didn't sound like that at all. She was like, for freedom, for like where's the energy? Like this is a rally. Everybody's all pumped up. They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah in the background. And she was just like just talking. And she was like, it just didn't feel like it didn't feel natural. I don't know. I didn't like it. But this was only like at times, a couple times. It could be because the voices got muffled. I don't know what the heck they got in that damn studio, but yeah, that's what I noticed. Okay. Next. It's not really a big issue, but it's just something I noticed. Um I wrote down notes too. I wrote down notes for each episode and like overall. The animation. Because we already know the animation in the original Castlevania is I mean it's not it's act I mean it's good. But in moments where it's just like, okay, yeah, budget, you feel me? And I get it. And it's not really that big of a deal. But in this Castlevania, I more so noticed it more. Maybe because I haven't watched the original Castlevania series in a good second. I'm gonna go back and watch it actually. But yeah, it's been a good second. So I don't know, maybe they're on the same level, but I felt it here. It looked like flash animations or just like zip 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 zip. Not exactly like stop motion. It's not on stop motion level, but you know you can see it, and I see that red chick lady transforming and stuff. I see people transforming, and even in some of the fights, maybe like 50% of the fights, maybe. Um, yeah, it just wasn't like good animation. But then a couple seconds later, it's just like godly animation. Like it's just so smooth and good. I'm just like, huh, huh. They all doing? They all why is it so flip floppy? Feel me? But it's fine. I mean, I to be honest, really give a shit about the graphics and the animation. I'm not one of those people. I appreciate it. I like it. Shit. But yeah, yeah. And what I remember from animation in Castlevania, I remember one of the last battles, or like the big fight in Castlevania. It was the black dude. It was that white haired chick. I forgot their names. And that was, I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a second. I believed in my head that was one of the best animated fights I have ever like watched, or at least enjoyed, because that was so damn good. In my opinion, it might have been complete shit. It might have been complete shit, but I loved it. And so when I compare that to like one of the last battles in Nocturne, there were some good battles actually, like good animated battles, or you know moments. But it just felt very flashy. And maybe the first Castlevania is like that too. I think it is in certain moments, but like I don't think it was on Nocturne's level. So that was you know, yeah, interesting. It's not really a big deal. Everything I'm talking about is just like nitpicking, but they're just things I notice. You feel me? Um, next is let's talk about the environment. I mean, the environment is fine. It's fine. Maybe this is just like a preference thing. But they stayed at the house a lot. Yeah, they stayed at the house a lot. Maria's house and her mom's house. They stayed there a lot. That's fine. You know, it's their war table type ish. You know, where they discuss it. So I mean, that's where they live. You feel me? That's where Richter lives. Because that's their spoiler alert. The spoilers. That's her cousin. Um, and stuff. And her aunt. You know, acting aunt. Even though they're related, you know, but they're kind of a little bit distant. But you know, yeah. But it just felt like I don't know. And then with that combined with like barely seeing any like townspeople in the show, it just felt a bit empty. Um, compared to the especially compared to the first Castlevania, where it's all about the people. It's all about, you killed my wife, I kill you type of bullshit. No, it's not bullshit. Shit. If I was Dracula, I mean, if I was with Dracula, I'd be like, kill them niggas. You know, I feel like that's what they deserve. They deserve that. Maybe not on that extent. I don't know. Opinions. Um, but anyways, yeah, it just felt like empty a little bit. Of course, there was people and there were vampires. You know, you see more vampires than actual townspeople. I think they had little clips of like the actual history of the show. You know, you got Marie Antoinette. I think was getting the chop of the block. Was it that? Yeah, it was the 1790. Wasn't it in 1790 or something like that? Anyways, yeah, French Revolution. You know, they was getting chopped. Um, and it would have been nice if we had more interaction with the townspeople. In my opinion, maybe we get like some type of side character from the townspeople. Because there was just only a handful of moments with them and other people besides the main characters and the villains and you know the fucking vampires and shit. You know, I don't want. I'm tired of seeing that shit. Give me something different. Let me know the environment I'm in. Like what's at stake. You feel me? Let me get some feelings for the townspeople because at this moment I really don't give a shit. Um, or I generally don't give a shit. You know, but I definitely don't give a shit. You feel me? Okay, but you know that's a little thing. So just a little thing. You know, just Just want a change, more of a change environment too, maybe. But yeah, I mean, going to the house and don't see that much townspeople and stuff. Where the people at? You know, what was this? The beginning of Shibuya arc? Oh, another spoiler. Ooh, ooh. Um. Anyways, yeah, and finally, I think that's it for negatives. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that's fine. Oh no, there is this one thing. Kind of, it's not really a big deal, but you know, Richter Belmont is the main character of the story. You feel me? We're talking about the Belmonts, the vampire hunters, the main characters of the Castlevania franchise. You feel me? Why we got this black girl on screen for like 5 episodes out of 8? Why is she acting like a Belmont? Like, why is she got so much screen time? I love you, my sister. I love you, and I'm gonna show more love to you when I do these individual episodes. You know, you feel me? Cause, yeah, but Brody, she had so much screen time, and maybe it's because Richter is just so sarcastic. You know, he doesn't really show too much of himself, like in the show, until we get to a certain point. Later on in the show, where we get reveals and stuff, you know, spoilers, and people, all right, oh, I understand. You know, people like, oh my gosh, I understand Richter. Oh my gosh, Richter, sama. But yeah, I mean, she got a lot of screen time. And of course, she's like the other main character. You know, it's pretty much, I guess, the three of them. I know it's the black girl, I know it's Richter, and I guess Maria. Yeah, Maria, and the mom, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's really just the three of them, though. Yeah, and other characters, but I felt like she had a little bit too much screen time. Like, yeah, we get it, slavery. Yeah. You was enslaved. Da, 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 da. But she is like a big part of the story. But I just felt like I wanted to see more of Richter. You feel me? I wanted to see more of Richter. That's all. That's all. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to kick her down. You know, maybe give us like one more Richter episode because she got like a full fucking episode. I think that was like episode 2 or 3. I think it was episode 3. She got a full ass episode for herself. Richter didn't get that, or maybe he did. I think he did, but it wasn't. I don't know. She just had a shit ton of screen time. That's what I noticed. And I don't think it like downplayed Richter's development, I guess, as a character. You know, for us to have feelings for him and stuff. And maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know. It's either or. Like she either had too much screen time or like Richter didn't, you know, it was probably both because she had too much screen time. My brain is fried. But anyways, that's fine now. Like I liked, you know, she is a main character. Give her own whatever. But I want to see more Richter, buddy. And the little blonde girl. Well, no, she got a little thing. She got a little thing. But her story felt like the main story. You feel me? Right. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. That's fine. That's fine. Bro, I do gotta talk about this. I like how I'm like editing and then I just keep remembering like, oh, let me add this in. I forgot. This is like my 4th time coming back in. Why are they cursing so goddamn much, bro? Oh my gosh, they're like cursing more than me. I've been cursed. Okay, maybe not on my level. But bro, they're saying the word fucking so much. Like it is like wow. It's like wow. And they do it in the first Castlevania too. I guess a good noticeable bunch in the first Castlevania, but in this Castlevania, I guess I just God, I need like a number. Like I need to like figure out how many times they said it because they said it like 20 times, maybe more. I don't know. It was a lot. It's not really too annoying. It's not like Saints Row level where it's just like fucking cringe. But it's just like at the point where I noticed it, I'm just like, wow, okay. Maybe it's like that in the first Castlevania, but it's been a while since I watched it, so I wouldn't really know like if it's like on this level of just like, god damn, bro, holy shit. And there were certain moments where I'm just like, okay, you could have said the word damn instead of fucking. Like, come on, let's mix it up a little. Let's mix and match. You feel me? Maybe some moments were a bit like, I'm just like, okay, buddy. Like, it's not correct, but you guys said the word fucking like way too many times. I was just getting fucking. I know I say now I'm saying fuck. Well, I always say fucking, but in the show, it's just like, it's not really a big deal. It's just something I noticed. Anyways, that's the negatives into the notes of video. But I mean, I'm just going into them in detail because those are the only like things, and they're not really big deals. Like, uh, but that's just the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a good show. I love it. I love Castlevania. First Castlevania, I think I'll give it like a 9 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Gotta rewatch it. It's not really much issues with that. But with this season for Nocturne, it's not a 10 out of 10, buddy. But I will talk about the positives. We'll go over them really, really softly. Because it's already good. Like, there's nothing else to talk about. Like, good story, good characters. Oh, I do like the facial animations. Yeah, and like crucial moments or like very emotional moments. I'm just like, damn, they did that. That's why I'm talking about like the animation. I'm just like, oh man, they do these facial animations. But that was amazing. And then it changes. I think the black girl was running one time and like she was a slave in the field. And she was running. The whole animation changed. I'm just like, golly, bro, that's so god like so beautiful. And there is beautiful. The environments are beautiful. Even though I said there was like not a lot of it is beautiful. There's a lot of good parts, good environments, details and stuff. I mean I like the show. I just wanted to talk about the negatives mainly. But I like the show. I like Richter, I like Maria, I like Annette, I did not forget her name. Uh I liked everybody. Brody. The story, yeah, we do gotta talk about the story. It's the main thing. Story is good. Is it as good as the first Castlevania? No. No, I don't think so. I mean, some of it carries over into the show because we got the big reveal at the end because we get the blonde dude is back. Yay, blonde. He looks more majestic. He looks more majestic and is. I don't think he's like blonde. Was he ever blonde? I think he was blonde. His hair is more white now, and I think it's more curly too. I don't know. It's been a second, but yeah, I think they changed his face up a little too. But that's fair. It's a different series, so I wouldn't say I was completely surprised with that reveal. Low key saw it coming. I was wondering in the beginning. I'm just like, huh, that dude is most likely still alive. I wonder when he's coming up. And with him, I'm wondering, oh, so we got that, and we got gods and stuff in this fucking show. Like, it's not surprising because we got the fucking nigga from the last series, dealing with time travel and shit. Bro got a fucking portal to another dimension. That's just like, oh my god. I mean, they can do a lot. You feel me? I wonder where they go. But anyways, it's just not as interesting as Castle. Like, it's good. Like, I'm interested, but it's not as interesting as Castlevania. But that big reveal is just like, ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And it is good of like where I want to see it go, where I'm wondering where the show would go, because I'm just like, how are they gonna do this? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, I think the story is fine. It's okay. It's not great for me. It's not great. Great is like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's good. But we'll see where it goes in other seasons. Because I think the first Castlevania season was like this too. It's good, but is it like great? Is it like 300 IQ, high IQ, big brain type, bullshit? No, but it's a good story, in my opinion. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. Yeah, I think it was fine. Story's fine. Gods and shit. God dang, bro. God dang. I don't even. Is she even really like a real? She said she like drunk the blood of like a daughter of a god. So I guess she turned into, yeah, technically, I guess. Whatever, vampire shit. Uh, I was just thinking, y'all got all this time travel and shit in the background. Yeah, y'all need to be going into this. Just make a whole other fucking anime at this point. God damn. Make a whole other show, bro. Like, you talk about vampires and shit. I mean, this is more so about vampires than the other Castlevania. Of course, that was about vampires too, but bro, time travel and shit. You got other shit, and I'm just. I wonder if that dude's gonna pop up from a fucking portal random. Probably, probably. If he's, I don't think he's. Is he immortal? I don't know. It's been a while since I watched that Castlevania series. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I like the show. I will give the show a let's say an 8 out of 10. Let's say 8 out of 10. Because the first series, I mean, overall, I would say like a 9. But like the first season, I don't know. It's been a second since I watched it. Like I know the overall story, but yeah, I would say give this bitch an 8 out of 10. It's not bad. It's just not on the other Castlevania level, and there was like some errors, some issues, but it's Castlevania, and it's good. And the no, the story was good. You know, I in the little slavery stuff. It was, but I don't know. I just predicted it. I don't know why. I just watched too many animes, and I just know what's gonna happen. Like I literally predicted so many things in the show. I'm just like, this is gonna happen. It happened. I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna happen. Oh, that happened too. Okay, well, I'm just, maybe because of that, maybe because I can just predict everything. I do want to add in, I like the addition of like more magic, like different types of magic, okay? Because I am tired of that fire and ice bullshit. They still do it. They still do it. I guess it's like the main magic that the Europeans use because Annette, that black girl, bro, they was using like she was like a fucking earthbender, okay? Like maybe I should talk about this in like a separate video because I will go more into detail, but like bro, she was using she was making swords, she's making metals and stuff. I don't like I guess she controls, or from what I remember, I'm dumb, bro. I'm pretty dumb, but she was controlling like sand and rock and stuff. So yeah, it's rock magic, whatever the fuck. But she was also able to make swords because I guess it's like also like a type of metal, from rock, or whatever. The thing. So she control that stuff, bro. Like, fine. Like I was like, oh my gosh, yes, something new, not that generic fire and ice bullshit or water. Because I remember Sypha used water too. I don't. Yeah, they didn't use water. They used fire and ice. Then that other girl, oh my gosh, summoning. Finally, like, bro, yes, this is where, I was just like, yes, please give me something more than like that basic bullshit. Like, show me some more magic. Like, I know you see the guy in like the first Castlevania series, bro, made a whole fucking time portal and shit. I'm just like, can y'all, Cypher, can you do that too? You feel me? You start doing something a little different, you know what I'm saying? Switch it up a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, I like that. Summoning. She was summoning different animals like birds and shit, and like, what was it, like a little tiger, or something. But yeah, yeah, and it's not even really like I don't even think she said it was like contract. So there probably is like contracts. She was like, no, they just do it because they want to. I was like, oh, okay. And I asked, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess it is a contract, but, it seems pretty simple than like other shows and stuff. You gotta sign in blood, like fucking cut your fucking arm off or some shit, make a sacrifice. Like in exchange. Like, nah, that was pretty simple. She just be opening portals and shit, like zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm like, oh, okay, god damn. Like, calm down. But you better not calm down in this next season because, boy, oh my god, Alucard. I mean, Alucard. That's a great trump card, you know. That's good. That's good because I was thinking like, how are they gonna kill a god? If you know, or there's somebody that drunk the blood up and you know got the power and shit. And somebody that like fucking like what? It's now eternally night. Like, bro, y'all are screwed. Like vampires can be going out and about whenever they want now. Like they got total reign. So yeah, I thought that was cool. The different types of magic. That's pretty good. I like that. I actually just like looked at a couple like pictures of the first Castlevania series. It's like, oh yeah, it's a different art style. The same studio, the same people, but different art style. I got it's fine. Like I don't shit. I mean, I literally could care less about animation and stuff, but I was just noticing. Oh, that's why. So his hair was actually blonde, and yeah, so they changed him up a little bit. It was pretty much for the most part the same. No big deal. Wonder what they're gonna do next. Wonder what they're gonna do next. You know. Anyways, yeah, story good. Everything about Nocturne is good. 8 out of 10. It's pretty, but that's pretty good for like a, pretty much a sequel, I guess. I mean, there's already like books on all of the freaking Belmonts and shit. You know, so it's not really, but like to the show, like getting on that level. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. But yeah, I think it's an 8 out of 10. And I also just looked at like a review online, so I was looking for like pictures for thumbnails, and there was like, yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. I was like, oh my gosh, I said that too. I wonder what the score is for the first Castlevania. Because yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and the slavery thing is also like a big part of the story. And that's where I'm just like, oh wow, like this is. I mean, yeah, you had a shit ton of screen time. Maybe cut that down a little bit, but it just shows what's going on in the new world and also like the old world. I'm just like, wow, yeah, they did this pretty good. Um, I wish they showed more of like America because I do want to see what America looks like. I didn't know they were gonna like show America at all in this series. I don't read the books, so I don't know. But I want to see more of America, man. I want to see more of New World. Maybe later on, if anything. Um, what if they try to conquer like the other more series to come? Ooh. Yikes. But yeah, and the slavery thing, that was a good story. It's a good tie-in. Slave masters being vampires, yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense completely. Perfect. That's the perfect, y'all did good with that. Y'all did good with that. um, why am I so high energy? It's 2 a.m. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I like that part of the story. I like how the magic is different too for I guess like black people. Of course, everybody can do any other type of magic, you feel me? Like the Europeans can also do the freaking rock magic and shit, even though it's like derived from Africa, I think. Like the Ugan god, I think it's Ugan warrior king or some shit. Um yeah, but I like that. I feel like that's a good thing to introduce. But yeah, no, that's good. It's like 8 out of 10 for me, buddy. All right, good show. Can't wait until next season. Hopefully it's next year, maybe. Since they're only doing like 8 episodes, it's not like an actual fucking anime. We're doing 24, not 21. Like we should do like 21, 22 episodes. Or 12, depends on the if it's like a seasonal or some shit. But um I like Castlevania. I did most of the video talking about the negatives, so that was just because the main things I had to say and stuff. But overall, yeah, I like the art and the animation is fine. Good enough. But no, but it was fine, and it is a different style. You gotta take that into account. It's a different type of thing. But I will make videos of separate episodes of the show because I do want to talk about them. And I got like so much shit written down, and yeah, I'll just do that one by one, or I might do like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So I don't really want to stretch that bitch out and all these other videos I'm gonna make. So yeah, I that's it. I love Castlevania. Um, just pointing out, yeah, it was a little bit more negative than it was really negative. It was just like criticizing, just things I noticed. But yeah, all right. There's it. There's my review.
Started a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.